Fam, I ain't gonna hold you. Fam, look, this is not a recap. You know, I gotta keep it 1,000 with you. Vacay is always gonna keep it 1,000 with you. This episode was straight ass, yo. I was not satisfied with this, and this is not a recap. This is a rant right here. This is a ruthless rant for this particular episode. This episode was all over the place and not going anywhere at all. I mean, I gotta keep it real. Like, this one was straight butt, like straight trash. And while I love the show, you know, I love covering the show, this one didn't do anything for me at all. And it didn't go anywhere. I mean, you got Obadiah and, you know, the highest, the lowest, just doing a wrestling move and choking each other and nothing happens. And then you have Peter, who remembers a little bit because Obadiah put it in his brain. And then you got Manny going to torture Zane, but doesn't because he found the money and he knew the plan and he's not going to do anything. And then you got the sheriff, and he's writing Rockadooshi my ass on a map because Desiree's trying to find and infiltrate, but they're already digging up a tunnel. It's just really frustrating to watch, fam, because, again, this one I would say is informational, but it's not informational because it's everything that we already kind of knew, all right? I mean, okay, we see Desiree and Kyle get busy because Desiree's frustrated, so he gives a little bit of D. Now she feels a little bit better. And then just the back and forth, you know, with Andrew and Elder Madamava and him saying, I'm a Agronite now, so you gotta listen to me, and she's yelling, and it was just, like I said, fam, I'm not gonna hold you too long. And then Joan with her long, drawn-out speech about the highest and him capturing the minds and the hearts. And we already know this, Joan, but there was nothing in this episode. I could say there's one thing that happened or that was said with Special Agent Duncan saying that, yeah, he might lose his job, but the president might get involved. Okay. One chance and one opportunity for us that we might see, you know, the president from the Oval show up, or, you know, a crossover happen. All right, that may be something interesting to see. But the back and forth and Ruth calling Desiree and them saying things are not working out, it was kind of frustrating to watch, fam. But let me know your thoughts. You watched the episode. You let me know in the comments below. I was just not satisfied by this one right here. Yeah, you know, your boy River is now frustrated because he was trying to not have Peter, you know, confess or get him in trouble. But, you know, just Desiree's frustration. And Zane, you know, she was afraid, and Manny's like, no, this is the rock who I found the money. I knew about the money. I took it. You know, it was just a back and forth, and them now being on lockdown because your girl Ruth is fooling the highest that he's not connected to the Raku. Okay, and then Obadiah and the highest. Yeah, we found out George. That's right. Okay, we kind of knew that. It was George that was in the well. It was Teresa that threw him in the well. So we find that out too. But other than that, it was not good, fam. This one gets a 4 from me. Not feeling it. This is my rant because I feel like I kind of wasted my time on this one. This one seemed to be a waste of time. Yeah, okay, we found out it was George in the well. And yeah, fam, it just didn't go anywhere for me. But again, drop your comments below. Let me know. You know, I'm still going to cover this thing because I believe it's going to get better. I believe there's going to be, you know, new things popping up. I believe that, you know, we're going to see more of Teresa and her role in this. And yeah, we're going to see what Ruth is going to do next to get retribution against the highest, and how Andrew is either going to get out or going to get popped. You know, we're going to see how this rolls out. But this one, nah, not feeling it, fam. All right. Look, I appreciate you all. You know what it is. Your man VACAY-J. Drop your thoughts and your comments below. And we'll see you on the Ruthless Roundtable because we got a special guest coming through. So definitely come through. Stay tuned for that. That should be good. Even though this episode was not good. Yeah, I got to keep it 1,000. It wasn't good. All right, family. I'll see you in the next video. Salute.